Okay, we had a family dinner this evening. My family has 4 kids in total. Me, my older sister, my younger sister, and my younger brother. They're 29, 24, and the baby brother's 22. Okay. Extended family attended our family dinner too, so all of our significant others, our cousins, aunts, and uncles were there. During the dinner, my older sister and youngest brother got into a mild disagreement. My sister seemed at least to me, to be coming across as very aggressive out of frustration and losing said argument. The two of them were too absorbed in their argument to realize that the rest of us were getting fed up. Eventually, my sister got really fed up and said, "Shut up, I'm not going to argue with the 22-year-old virgin."
Ooh, that's cool.
And he's the only boy, so that's sucky.
Yeah.
Okay. My brother hadn't made any personal attacks up until that point. It was completely unprovoked. I think it might have been the alcohol, as my sister is a mean drunk. Anyway, I immediately told my sister to grow up and that she was making an embarrassment of herself. She replied by saying everyone knows he's a virgin and she didn't say anything wrong. This annoyed me, as my brother definitely has confidence issues and doesn't need to be made fun of like this. So I responded by saying how she slept with well over 100 men while she was in college, and that since everyone in the family knows this, it's not a big deal, right? Turns out her husband didn't know.
Ooh.
Amazingly, I genuinely assumed he must have known. He left the party angrily, saying that my sister misled him about her past. They're currently having problems. My family is blaming me for those marital problems. I refused to accept that I did anything wrong. My sister bullied my brother in front of everyone. All I did was give her a taste of her own medicine.
Well, that's a toxic family, and I wish I was there. That would have been
Bedford
really...
Oh,
I would love that. I'd be over here like, "Oh, you're a virgin." I'd be like, "Ooh, Tom." And then she'd be like, "Ooh." It's like, "I don't think you knew that. I don't think." I'd be like, oh, man, I would love
Bedford
that.
would love that. So is she the a-hole?
Nope.
I don't think so either.
Fight fire with fire, get burnt, everybody going down.
Yeah, here's the thing though. It's funny because Bedford says that, and Bedford is kind of like that. However, I imagine this situation happening like with your family or with my family, right? Like, and in your family, let's say that this was to happen, I can totally see you popping off. However, you have enough people, like enough sisters that would be like, "No, that's enough. No," right?
Yeah.
And like level things out. I don't have that.
Yeah, it would go.
And so this would turn into like battle royale at my house with my siblings.
Yeah.
So Bedford and I grew up very differently. Like Bedford's family is very like not push it under the rug, but also kind of push it under the rug in some ways, right? Like it's kind of like, okay, we briefly talked about it. We're just going to move on. But then the next time something happens, it's like at your throats again. However, Bedford and his siblings don't really argue, right? But in my family, it's like, no, we're going to scream our lungs out at each other until this is over. But once it's over, it's over. Like, it's not coming up again, right?
Well, here's the thing.
In a situation like this with like dinner and like all your aunts and uncles and your cousins.
But everybody knew that. And you can't get mad at someone. Because we even had conversations like this, right? Because Chelsea built a platform. What did you build a platform on, right? Surviving infidelity.
Yeah.
Not my infidelity, but some of her ex-husband's infidelity.
Right.
And then, building a mixed and blended family, right?
Right.
And so people all the time would be like, "Hey, first off, we don't use her ex-husband's name, likeness, and or anything."
No,
right?
I took a picture one time outside of their house with Jax, like just in the car, and I will never share that picture because it's outside of their house. That's their privacy. That's their space, right?
So, but if you wanted to, you could find out who it is, and some people have figured it out, and they're like, "Hey, isn't that messed up?" Because like, there's even family members that are like, "That's messed up. You just be sharing all this personal stuff," and it's like, I don't share who it is, and if it's messed up, you shouldn't have done it.
Right.
So if she is ashamed of the fact or hiding the fact that she slept with 100 individuals in college, which over 4 years is possible.
Oh, so
it's
possible.
aggressive though. It's a lot of work. She shouldn't have done it. That and if it's common knowledge and everyone thought it was common knowledge, and the husband, their marital problems did not come from the revelation. Right?
They say revelation on The Good Dinosaur.
Oh, that's true. That's a good movie.
Revelation.
It's a revelation.
You mean a revelation? No.
Yep. Yeah, they had family issues for a long time because obviously this sister sucks. But, no, you're not the a-hole.
All right.
No.
Even
I
if
was
she's
wrong.
the
I
older
started this
sister,
one.
you
I
did.
started
Even
with this
if
one with
she's the
yes.
older sister, right? And she should maybe be the person that's like setting the example.
Nah. If we letting them fly, we letting them fly.